first child when I was 13 years old. My parents didn't care. They were both junkies. I used to watch them stick needles in their arm and nod off. They didn't care what we kids were doing. We tried to cook oodles and noodles one time and almost burned down the house. And for the first time in my life, they showed genuine care. But by that weekend, they was high again and my cousin was back at the house again. I got pregnant by him. I told my parents, and they became upset at first. But then they became happy that a check would start coming in. They started to say things like,
now you take your ass, maybe sometimes you contribute to the goddamn bills around this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what he said.
my water broke and I went into labor on the bathroom floor.
I remember it like it was yesterday. It plays in my head over and over and over like a recording. I remember I was home with my 7-year-old son. No! Not my son! No! There was so much blood! I have him running! No! Somebody call 911! No! Ah! I turned to crack. That's what happened. I turned to crack because it seemed like that was the only thing that moved my soul.
I remember asking my dad if we can go to McDonald's. It was the night after the Chicago Bulls championship game. You know, the one where Michael Jordan won the game-winning shot? Right? My dad turned my cap around, said, anywhere you want to go, champ. I used to love going to McDonald's. My dad turned around, started playing Step in the Name of Love by R. Kelly. Y'all know that song, right? Step, step, side to side, round and round, bring it back. Yeah, you know. That was him and my mother's song. Every time it would come on, they would start dancing. You know, he was big on clean hands. He used to say the proper way to wash your hands is to rinse your hands, sing the happy birthday song twice, and then rinse them again. I still use that trick to this day. I remember coming out the bathroom and noticing 3 guys staring at us. My dad spoke to them, but they never spoke back. He had just walked me back to the car. He had just latched me in when I heard somebody say,
Hey, you got $1? Matter of fact, give me your wallet.
Hold on, man. I got my son.
Your son?
Here. Take.
Nigga, fuck your son.
Hey, fuck it. Get the money. Come on, we gotta go. Shit. Come on.
I heard a loud boom, saw my dad fall back to the car door, slide to the ground.
How did I get here? Well, we were liberated by the Americans, and I was in the room with my mother, and a young man came in. He wasn't wearing a uniform, he was in a suit. And I remember his hair was so neat. And he talked to my mother about the family. And then he had her sign some papers, and I signed some papers, and then he said, all right, now we will take an oath. Raise your hands. And my mother and I, we went. That's all we knew. That's what we were taught. And he looked up from his papers. And he looked at us, and his whole face went white. He said, no, never like that. And he raised his hand, palm out. Free, equal, that's America. And one day we watching the television, and They are black people. They are marching, they are standing up for their rights, and they are beaten with clubs and fire hoses and vicious dogs. My mother says to me, "Oh, that will happen to us." And I say, "No. That is why they are demonstrating. They are demonstrating for their rights and our rights. When the thing is wrong, it's wrong. You have to say so." And then I'm watching the television and a great man comes on. He says, "You want to keep this country, you have to fight like hell. We got to make America great again." America has always been great if you give it a chance. And quite frankly, I did win. It's a lie. We have to call a lie when it's a lie. We have to stand up for our rights. Because if you're quiet, if you just go along, maybe someday you won't be able to say anything. Anyway, God bless America. And God bless all of you for listening. Thank you.